Ooh, beautiful ignited souls. Yes, yes, yes. So we are ignited. We are getting ignited. We are awoken. And for those who are not quite awoken, wanting to be awakened, wakey, 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 wakey. Okay, wake up. All right. So we are ready to wake up. And we have woken. And for us, of course, when you wake up, what do? You get up, you move your legs. So I think well, it'd be interesting for us to monitor. What's the first thing we do when we become conscious? Okay, we yawn, we stretch, and all of those things. But what I have come to understand, just like going to the gym, when I have done this, that you strengthen your legs first. Strengthen your legs. You do all your, put more emphasis on the legs to make sure they are strong and that they can support you. They are your foundation to supporting you, so then you can work the upper body as much as possible. Okay, and of course, this goes interchangeably after a while, or you start using your whole body. But the first thing is to strengthen your legs. Okay, now to strengthen your legs as well, especially if you're standing, you need your feet. Now we take a lot for granted. The feet is the thing that touches the ground. The feet are, they touch the ground. It's the base. Everything, you stand up and it carries you. It bears all your load, you could say. So we have a lot to be grateful for. And for feet, I think the numerical value, there you are, value for feet is 9. Let's just do this. Or foot is 9, but let's do feet because they together. Okay, let's have this here. And so this is 6552. Adding this together, that's 16, 17, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. So 9, it's like the whole cycle from number 1 to 9. 9 is like it births. So every time you make a step, it births into a new direction, a new little mini person. Feet. Okay, so number 9, of course, number 9 is always birthing, it's beginning. Some people say it's end, of course, because it's also end, but it's beginning. Where there's beginning, there's end. The whole life cycle is as such. It is a circle. If you begin here and go in clockwise, of course, you're ending here. End is into beginning. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, so I'm going to do this presentation on legs. We are talking about legs. We are strengthening our legs. And I'm going to do this in numerology. I haven't done all these words in numerology, and it'd be interesting. I like to do this like just live, in the sense of not planning it yet. Sometimes I just find that's how my mind works. So it's like it's nice. So I have done learning. I'm sure I have done learning, growing, serving, earning. I've done learn, but not earn, grow, serve. And I'm curious to find out what numerology this is going to give us. So let's take legs to begin with, and we will use this 5. No, this is 3. L is 3, 5, 7, 1. So here we have 12, 13, and 3 is 16. So that really makes a lot of sense. 16, 1 plus 6 is 7. Hope you can see this. Okay. So 7, and in my past videos I saw the number 7, like when it's this way, like L, put it this way, L I see as 7 upside down. So meaning that L, when it said God rested on the seventh day, he rested. Although we are speaking numerology, I just saw this as seven. So here he creates, because this is with the L, Mother Eve says, let there be light. She begins everything with L. And now I am beginning to understand. She begins with L, which is number three, has the three numerology. I feel that which free is setting things into motion, and that's what happens when we move our legs take us forward, or it can take us backward if we want to be walking backward, but it takes us into whatever direction, into our north, south, east, or west. North, south, east, west. This is what our legs take us to, those positions. And this is really wonderful. It's like traveling again. It's like going through this through the cycles, or through the circles, or through whatever it is that we are doing. And I was thinking today that traveling is just really a wonderful way of learning. Travel really is our way of learning. And perhaps no wonder, after Eve or an Adam, or the woman and the man Adam ate the fruit, because I've gone through this as well. It's like people presume the woman is Eve, and at one time it says Eve because there are two creations in the Bible, but the woman who gave to her husband, there's not necessarily again Eve, because we have two creation, but all women are Eves in that sense. We are Eve. Okay, so just to keep things simple, so we learn, and God after that set the man in the east of the garden, meaning from the east of the garden, again the sun rises there, he works, he toils, and of course go back to the west. And that's what happens. So we see travel there. It was necessary to travel, and God planted the man in the east of the garden. He probably was in the west or the south before, but we see in 2020 we are in the south. I will say we are doing south. We are doing double south, or you could say we are doing west, because west is number 13. And so here we are going this way. West is it has the vibration W of 5, but the word west is 13. 10 is 13, so 1 plus 3 is 4, as we are in 2020. So basically, you could say we are here, and we are needing to plant right now. We are needing to plant in the south, because it's like where we are, the times is reflecting to us where we're at. 2020 is like the times, the years were given for signs and seasons. So this is why Christ said to Peter, upon this rock I will build my church. Now this is another thing that's becoming that's being light. Peter, upon you, I think I'm going to really go over this again, because you would be 7 again. Upon you, I will build my rock. So Peter is seen as the rock in how we understand and how we have been taught. But however, if it's you is also 7, meaning upon you, upon this you, I am building my George Floyd and all those, and the 5G, the huge things happening in our world today. We have as well, not to forget, maybe many people are not speaking of other things that are happening, because some things are taking precedence, but they are not really meant to be in a sense of that of importance. So those of us who are ignited and awakening need to know that not everything that comes to the surface is what we really need to pay attention to. It could be that the thing that rises to the surface is as a signpost to telling us that there is something more significant that we need to pay attention to. So let our legs carry us now. We have often spoken of the soul, of our heart, of our minds and chakras and everything else. But let's talk about legs and see how legs are going to carry us. Okay, so we know that legs is number 7. Let's do I'm going to use a different color for adding this so we can add some contrast here. So this is 3, wow, 3 5 1 9 5. So this is 10 15 20 23. So legs is 23. Okay, I perhaps need to get rid of that pen. Okay, so legs is 23, just as life. No, I mean learn. Learn is 23, just like life. So when people say we are here to learn, this is really life. This is what life is about. We are also here to learn, meaning we are also, this is the main aspect of our learning. And I love these numbers that comes on the hair is 519. They're very sacred to me, these numbers 519. But this is the air, and it's not by chance because I'm also Taurus as well. You know, this is all about. Oh, this is really wonderful hair. Okay, so let's because of time, let's do number earn. Let's earn. Of course, this is earn is actually -3, so this would be 20. 20, we are here, so this is -3. Okay, and for those who really have begun numerology, let's just put these numbers here. This is 20, this is 15, this is 20. And grow is 7965, 4 letters, which is again 20. This is 20, this is 7, 27. So 27 is 9. And to serve is 159. We have the 159 quite a bit, 4 5. So 9 9 18 19 23 24. To serve is 24. And this tells me that, for instance, 24, which is 6, let's just put things in perspective, is 6. There you are doing humanity. And number 6, you are doing humanity. You are you are serving. But I want to say that you are serving by the time you begin to learn, because life is a cycle. The end and the beginning are very, very close together. The process of differentiating or wanting to make a differentiation between learning, between start and end, is what really makes life for us, in the sense of that becomes life. That is the process. We are going through the process of beginning to end. It's really wanting to have a sense of completion, and in learning to do that, sometimes we make decisions that either carry us through on a longer path, because we are doing the serpent, we are doing snake, which is 7 hair, we are doing legs. As far as our legs take us, as far as we are doing life. Okay, so in whatever path we choose to use our legs, that's what is happening here. We are doing legs. So we could see everything that we do is, the word do in itself is to do, it's motion, it's act. If the physical sense really help to serve in that which we are, where we are. And the sun has just opened its eyes as if to say it's showing us that it's doing legs in the very meaning of what I want to say to you. So just to have a different perspective, or not necessarily different, but to see or to be able to monitor or to be able to make a differentiation or marker, a marker that is legs. So the legs, we could say, are also like markers of growth, of learning, of serving, of growing. Oh, I think I said it all. Of earning. I don't know why. Know that I feel I know why. Earning has been something that had been challenging for me, in the sense that I had been one of those people who felt that or you had to work really hard to earn, because of the way I grew up. So I was one of those people that grew up in a tough environment, in a strict environment, where I got physically beaten to do things, or punished, or even abused, or to have carried load on my head. And nothing wrong with carrying load on your head, but it's how you carry it and the amount and what mindset that you're carrying things with. So basically, this is why people are saying, when something is very challenging, oh, I feel like I'm carrying a load on my head because it weighs so heavily. So through my childhood, I felt I had to take on a bigger load to be recognized that I was doing well. This is the slavery mindset, you could say, that had been trickled. Again, I'm using the word trickled here, down to us. So I had this kind of mentality, which I am grateful now that I am now putting a different set of learning ignited. So that now I understand that I don't have to go through this first part to think that there is something that is said, that when you are serving, you are learning. We can see the two are very close as well. So wherever you start, you are in a life cycle, but we see the legs have the feet. So this is our legs that moves us forward. I hope my my feet is not longer than my legs here, but this is the legs, and the legs is what takes us forward. We can see it takes us forward, which is what I call the gods right here. So we see that the 14 gods are reflected right here. In creation, I have gone through this of sayings, the god of soaring, the god of settings, movement, making, endings, division, planting, formation, causation, creation, calling, and so on. I feel I might have mentioned most of them here. So these are the gods here, and we are going to actually get the gods to help us strengthen our legs so we can move forward and to navigate ourselves through these turbulent times for us, because it's like we are going through the land of Canaan, where it is again 2020 equals 4, and so it would be Canaan. Let's just do 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. So this is it. And 7, when we do the word 7, for the word 7, remember it gives us 20. So this is very important. So we have legs. So 2020 are legs that really get us moving in. We have to move. It's like, even if you are of course, there's always the opposite to really get you moving. Quarantine, stay at home, but you are moving, whether in your mind, whether in an assimilation which is being set for us, because we also have AI intelligence is taking legs while we are in quarantine. And so it is so important that we recognize what is happening. Legs are actually in movement. With 5G technology, that is taking legs. That is really moving. We are there's 2020 on the clock as well. So it is important that we take legs or do our movement as well mentally as much as possible, so we ignite the energetic vibration to help us move in the directions for our lives. So that is very important. So let's just add all this together, and I will do several parts on legs, because I feel that we are going to need this to help us do what the first gifts that were given to us, which were 5 gifts of the Bible, which was to, I call these the 5 gifts, the main 5 gifts, or the first 5 gifts that were given to us: to be fruitful, to replenish, to multiply, to subdue, and have dominion. And this is what our struggles have been with with the other forces. Now, other forces, we must acknowledge we are still of the whole. It's still oneness. It's like the head is separate to the hands and the feet and so on. So let's start with the legs. I know I did something before, but let's begin with legs and work ourselves upward, as if planting our feet, and work ourselves up. This is a divine message that has been given to me. That was really, I played with it before, but in the middle of meditation, something very profound came to me, and I feel that this is what we are meant to be doing. It'll also be very useful to know what God's working with us through the strengthening our legs. So do join me again when I do the second part to this. But before then, let us add what we've got here. So earn is 5. Earn is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 and 15. So we have 15 plus 7. This is 7. 5 plus 7 is 12. Wow. 1 plus 1 is 2. My dear people, I did not make this up. This is what I just said is a divine message. Now, I have this as an acronym as learning, serving, growing, earning, and so on. But whilst doing this, Spirit told me to go with learn, earn, grow, serve. And this is what I have worked with. So just to summarize, we are going to do a series of learning. And while we are learning, for us to put in our minds that we are already earning, because to learn has in it earn, and to be attentive to the sounds and vibrations. I think sounds, vibrations are very potent right now. It's no wonder we could say that we are being asked to mask our mouths. Everything that may be intended for what we call evil has its good side to it. So while we are being masked, be attentive to the sounds. Perhaps this is meant to give us an opportunity to be more acute, more in tune, more susceptible and receptive to the sounds and vibration. Let's take our legs, and that's what we are in 2020. This is magical, wouldn't you say? I love this. I just love when these synchronicities happen so perfectly, my wonderful ignited souls. This is synchronicity. This is the beauty of this energetic vibration. So when I'm speaking about legs and not physically moving or listening to the sounds and vibration, we will see that this very lesson in itself is teaching us, or it has given us an illustration of what it really means to have legs and to strengthen our legs. I hope you love this. Please leave a like and subscribe if you are new to this channel. I am Crimey Queen, and I am hoping you will join us again. Share this video, and because now we are ready to strengthen our legs and really be ignited and wake up and smell the moringa, like I would say. Okay, love you loads. Okay, stay ignited.